Hi everyone, I am Azahra Uma Roikhana, and in this opportunity, I would like to review a movie entitled The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. So, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas is a 2008 historical movie based on the novel by John Boyne and directed by Mark Herman. This film takes place during the World War II and tells the story of an unlikely friendship between two young boys from completely different worlds named Bruno and Shmuel in the midst of one of the darkest periods in human history, that is the Holocaust. So let's start with the story. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas follows an 8-year-old boy named Bruno, whose father is a high-ranking Nazi officer. And when his father gets promoted, the family has to move from Berlin to a house in the countryside. Bruno, with full of curiosity, doesn't understand why they have to move and what's happening around him. And his new home is isolated, that makes him feel bored and lonely. Until one day, he discovers what he thinks as a farm nearby. Then, Bruno sneaks off to explore and comes across a barbed wire fence, behind which he meets Shmuel, a boy in his age wearing what Bruno calls as striped pajamas. Shmuel is actually a Jewish prisoner in a concentration camp, but Bruno has no idea. Despite the fence and the war between them, the two boys become friends and their bond grows as they continue to secretly meet. As their friendship deepens, Bruno slowly starts to question the world he's living in. He doesn't fully grasp what the camp is or what his father's role in it might be, but he begins to sense that something isn't right. Eventually, Bruno makes a fateful decision to help Shmuel, which leads to a tragic and heartbreaking conclusion. Now let's talk about the theme analysis of the movie. One of the film's strongest elements is how it captures the innocence of childhood against the backdrop of the horrors of war. Bruno is unaware of the atrocities happening around him. For him, the world is simple. He just wants to play and make friends. This innocence is what makes the film so emotionally powerful. We, as viewers, know the truth about Shmuel's situation, but Bruno doesn't, and that makes the story all the more heartbreaking. Another key theme in The Boy in the Striped Pajamas is the contrast between ignorance and awareness. Bruno's family, especially his father, embodies the Nazi ideology, yet Bruno's childlike perspective allows him to see beyond the hatred that fuels the war. It's a reminder how prejudice and indoctrination are learned behaviors, not something inherent in human nature. Now let's talk about the performances in the movie. So the performances in the movie are outstanding, especially from the child actors. Asa Butterfield as Bruno and Jack Scanlon as Shmuel deliver performances that feel genuine and deeply emotional. Butterfield perfectly captures Bruno's innocence and curiosity, while Scanlon's portrayals of Shmuel is quiet, vulnerable, and heart-wrenching. Their chemistry on screen brings their unlikely friendship to life. The supporting cast, including David Thewlis as Bruno's father and Vera Farmiga as his mother, also offer strong performances. Thewlis in particular portrays the chilling and detached demeanor of a Nazi officer while still showing a semblance of humanity in his relationship with his son. So, to wrap it all up, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas is a movie that's definitely going to make you think and probably make you cry too. It's a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, human connections, especially those made by children, can transcend boundaries. But it's also a tragedy because in the end, innocence can't shield us from the harsh realities of the world. So that's all the movie review from me, and thank you.